Ooh. Hi folks, I'm just getting the camera straight here. There we go. Good day to you all, good day, good day, good day. Yeah, I'm just here. These tankards, you just saw me, well in the last video you saw me, glaze the insides. Those were, now I've just done the outsides of those ones. I've got to do the outside of these. And then what we're going to do is I'm going to do a little repair, show you how to do a repair if you get a crack in one of your pots. And you want to repair it, you want to save it, you don't want to discard it, throw it away, you know. You want to salvage it. So, yeah, that's those two. We'll put those to one side. Right, let's bring the camera a little bit closer. I know this is repeat, what we've done in the past, but that's what we do, isn't it? We're potters, we repeat. We repeat because we repeat the sale. You make something and it's good, you want to make another, don't you? Because somebody else wants to buy one, and somebody else, and then somebody else. I had some good news today, and that is somebody has called me up and they want to buy that wheel over there. So that's good. Yeah, taking orders on Leach treadle wheels. We need to get together probably another couple people, maybe 3, and then we'll have enough people to start a fresh batch. So if you're interested in a Leach treadle wheel, get in touch. Now is the time. Okay, so let's. We're just going to dip the outside of this now. We've done the inside. We didn't wipe off, as I explained. Now we're just going to simply just dip down. So I can just about make the stretch here with my hand. I don't have a very big hand, generally speaking. So yeah, it's a bit of a stretch, but I can do it. The idea is, of course, to be able to glaze it without getting any glaze on the bottom at all. So we've got to be a bit clever, haven't we? All right, down. Make sure you keep it dead straight when you put it in. You see, hold it there a second or two, and then up. There it is, and you see it's nice and clean. Let the drips off. Next one. Yeah, I've got to get out there and get that kiln firing. Yeah, we really don't want to get any glaze on the bottom, because that will mean having to wipe it with a sponge, and that will cause that grog to come to the surface. We don't want that. Yeah, if you're interested in coming on a workshop, we are taking people now. People are booking on. We're going to have a great year. We're going to do a lot of teaching. So if you want to come on a workshop, give me a shout. Check out the dates on the website. See if there's a date there that fits in with your schedule. Right, there's one more here with this. This is a celadon green glaze. It's a celadon green, and you don't get celadon green except in a reducing atmosphere. You need a gas kiln really to do that. Okay, we'll just clean this board here a bit. There we go. Right, I just washed my hands. Lovely sunny day here today, and about 50 odd degrees. Apparently. Right. Alright, we've done that. I'm going to put these guys over here because these are now ready for decorating. So what we're going to do now, where's my banding wheel? Here it is. I'm going to show you if you have a crack. Now this one is a little worse than the other one. If you get cracking, you need to ask yourself, why am I getting cracking? Well, you can see that crack down there. Well, the reason I know why, because when I put the handle on, I left it too long before I decided to add this little gusset of clay in here, which is supposedly really to strengthen the handle at the base here. Ironically though, it's now it's gone and cracked, you know, and I got a repair job I got to do. Otherwise, if I fire that crack won't go away in the kiln. The glaze might fill it in a bit, but it won't go away. So, all right, so I'm going to need a swig of tea. This is one of those ladies' mugs, which is this is a second. It had some bloating on it. It's quite nice. I should make some more, really. Okay. So we need some vinegar. Now you can use just ordinary distilled white vinegar for this. What I'm going to do is okay, so I'm going to need a vinegar. I'm going to need a little container. All right, we're going to take some dry clay. I'm just kind of breaking it up. Put it in there. Alright, I'm just going to add some vinegar to that. Down in the bottom there. I should have done this really ahead of time, and then I would have given it a better chance to soak down. So I'm going to have to use some violent method here to get this clay to rulers have uses, you know. those have their uses. Actually, what I should do is just better be careful here I don't get any bits of clay going down into this glaze bucket. Okay, I'm using that as a so you can see what I'm doing here. I'm making, and you can, if you have a container like this that's got a lid, you can see what I'm doing. I've got like a lump of vinegarized clay. I'm going to add a smidgen more vinegar to it, not very much, just a little bit. Whoa. Huh, the end of my paintbrush broke off. Where did it go? Oh, down here. Here it is. Okay, so you don't want to have it too liquid, you know. Yeah, do this ahead of time. You can keep it in a little pot like this with a lid, and when you need it, you know, you'll have it. Says he, having not done the same myself. I don't get cracking, I'll be honest, very much. So one of the reasons I don't get cracking, generally speaking, is because over there, you see, you saw me put these handles on before. So once you put your handles on, you want to cover them. You know, let them rest a while covered, and then the moisture content difference between the handle and the body will sort of equalize out, okay, and you won't get the cracking. You only get cracking when you know, one side of the equation is too dry and the other is too wet. Okay, the body of the pot you're putting a handle on is too dry and the handle is too wet. That's what's going to give you cracking. All right, so I think. Yeah, what else? Oh yeah, I want to get another little container actually, because this is not a very nice brush. So hang about. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Yeah, I was chastising myself for. Look. What does that say? Mending cracks clay putty. But as you can see, this has long since dried out, so that needs re-wetting down. We might as well stick some vinegar in there now, somewhat like that. I forgot I had that. But yeah, if you keep it in a container like that with a sealed lid, it'll be ready for you, you know. We haven't got to do making it up fresh like this just before I'm about to use it. I really should make it up, you know, and let it sit a while so that it gets thoroughly, nicely homogenized, you know, the vinegar and the dry clay. But That's actually feels a bit better now. Right, let's have a sip of tea. Nice moringa and green matcha green tea. So these cheap artist brushes, you know, have their uses. So we're just gonna take one of these. I don't think I fancy a pink one. We'll take a yellow one. Okay. And what I want to do is, oh yeah, I was going to get another container, wasn't I? Just to put. The reason being, I just want to put some. So putting a little vinegar just here in this plastic lid. Okay. So what we do is we just take our brush, okay, and then we're gonna just paint that vinegar over your crack. Okay. Paint the vinegar over the crack. Okay. Like that. Now we're going to take some of this paste, and we are going to put a bit of paste into that crack, okay? So do the best you can and just get that well and truly down in that crack. Now I'm just going to take a bit more vinegar and just work over that into that crack. Alright. Now I may have to do that again, it's possible. Now this one, it's barely noticeable, but I can see it's just a. This is one I had repaired before, and I'm just going to do it one more time here, putting a little vinegar over that there, and then so the consistency of this is sort of like, as you see here. Okay, it's you don't want it too liquid. Just putting a bit of that there, like that, and again a little bit of vinegar over that. Try and make it as smooth as you can, smooth it out, okay? Right. Now, yeah, now we're just going to have to leave that to dry out. Alright, and then once it's dried out, and if I see that it's satisfactory, that it isn't cracked, it's mended the crack, you know, then I will dip these in glaze as well. I can't remember where I got that information from actually about. Might as well put all this in one container. Yeah, I can't remember where I. It's fairly comparatively recently. I honestly can't remember where I got it from, or whether I actually came up with the idea. I'm sure I wasn't the first one to think of it, but I don't know. Maybe I was. No, I don't think so. Okay. Okay, so put that one away for another day. It's something you don't really want to have to do. I agree. It's not ideal, but you know what? In pottery, life happens, doesn't it? Yeah. As you will discover, things are not always ideal. Cracking does occur. Pots do go wrong, it's the way it is. So yeah, mending cracks, clay putty, vinegar and clay. Just make sure you use dry clay that doesn't have any water in it, okay? Okay folks, well thank you for joining me. As I've said previously, taking orders on Leach wheels, workshops are in process. If you want to come and join us, write to me, Simon Leach, pottery@gmail.com. It's on the website. If you're interested in tools, I encourage you, have the right tools to do the job. Make your own, I recommend to people, make your own tools, but if you don't want to be bothered to make your own, I can sell you some. And there are other tools out there as well by other people, but have good tools and know why you like them. I think it's important to know why you like certain tools, because tools that are well designed have some thought has been put into them, and which makes them maybe better than other tools. Anyway, think about that, and I have a lot of videos up there on making your own tools, whether it be cut-off wires, sponge sticks I think I've done. Yeah, I mean I haven't shown you how to make a trim tool because I don't make them myself. I get them made because they're too time consuming to make. And in fact I've just about sold my last trim tool, but I'm going to be going down to my Amish metalsmith and picking some more up any day now, so don't worry what it says on the website. If you want a trim tool, there's plenty more there. I've got another 30 on the way, I think. Yeah, if you want a Leach treadle wheel, a kit wheel, not a finished one like that, a kit wheel, get in touch with me. If you've got questions about a Leach treadle wheel and you're uncertain about it, you want more information, don't be frightened. Just ring me up or write to me, and I'll tell you all you need to know about them. If you're local here and you're not sure about getting one, but you'd like to try one, of course, well, just call me up if you want to come by the studio here, and I'll give you some clay. You can sit on a wheel and have a go. I agree, give it a go, try it, see if you like it. They're a little bit strange to work with at first because you haven't got any muscle memory in your leg when you start, and as you practice, you develop muscle memory, and suddenly it becomes easy. That's all I can say, Yeah. So, Leach treadle wheel, good wheels. The best, really, in many ways the best. Okay folks, that's it. Enough talk. Thank you for joining me. As always, keep practicing, build muscle memory, because that's what practicing does. Make lots of pots and don't get precious about your pots. Just make pots. Get wear boards, like these wear boards, so you can put lots of pots on them. Have lots of clay, lots of lumps, and make tons. And that's how you learn. Keep practicing. We'll see you soon. Bye bye.